What up, guys? So, gonna do something I haven't done in a little bit, and that's actually build something. Two, it's actually unbox something. We're gonna have the Transformers Prime Toys Model Kit Devastator. I've been waiting to build this for what feels like months. It's entirely possible it's been months. So, yeah. I was waiting forever to get paint. Now I have paint. So, first and foremost, we have instructions. There's screws. That's the first. So we got instructions. We got a very, very small sticker sheet. Not using that. What's interesting is there's no Decepticon logo. I guess it's molded in, and they don't have you put a big purple shiny sticker over it. Interesting. Okay. So, the big thing with this is the coloring is really weird. And I had to determine what paints to paint it with. So, in specific, the purple, I'm about to show you, is really weird. Something I haven't said in a while. Bags on the floor. This, look at this. Now, it's entirely possible I'm not going to keep it this color. I got two different types of purple. I got like just straight up purple, and then I have like a violet, I think it is, which I think is closer to this, but more purpley. I'm not a fan of this. Oh, by the way, let's just state the obvious. That's the open hands, and then the, this. Then we have thighs, big meaty purple thighs, which is interesting. They have purple thighs instead of green or silver. Now, I have some decisions to make because I can do things my own way if I want. Okay, so we have some red bits here. It looks to be... I know that this is a clear, translucent part. It's like a warning light goes on the shoulder, and those look like eyes and a visor. Looks like his face might be tiny. Okay, so here's repeat runner of the big meaty purple thighs. And then detailed parts here. I'm about to sneeze. So here's some of the chest wings, the drum for Mixmaster. Looks like the base of that part. And I'm not entirely certain what the rest of it is, just bits and bobs and pieces. Looks like crotch piece or something. Oh, there's the Decepticon logo right there. Interesting. So this guy's going to be into his own scale, realistically. And yes, I'm filming it this way because it's harder for me to film it a different way. I don't know. Okay, so we have what's gonna all be silver bits. So we got some smokestacks, we got some tank tread inserts, bicep parts, elbow parts, face plate, weird cannon-y thing. I don't know. Let's see, can I? Oops. I don't know where the focus technically is, but it is what it is. So all these bits are pretty much going to be silver. That's the neck. That's interesting. So I hope I have enough silver paint. I think I bought silver paint last time. And now the important part. The black parts. The reason I say that is because black was the color paint I have been waiting on. So we have the head, which is already broken off its thing. So we got head pieces here, got forearms on both sides, hips, the different tank treads for different guys. There's a handle for something. That's definitely hip parts. Oh, it's not a handle, that's the hips. Okay. More bits for the head. Another weird looking, not quite neck joint. Oh my god, that green is horrendous. I'm glad I bought what I did. Now we got here. Wheels, tires, and joints and such. Which is interesting. I like the half cut tire here. That's pretty cool. Full size wheels. I bet this one's a repeat. Yep. Okay, so repeat of that same one, because different ones have more stuff on it. Now this is probably going to be slightly more complex than the other ones that I've done. Oh, I didn't even notice this part. So here's another like cockpit slash windshield piece here. That's cool. Now originally I bought metallic red paint to paint these things, so I don't know if I'll keep those. Oh, we got polycaps. And here I was hoping I wouldn't use a whole bunch of them, because polycaps are 100% the weakest part of a Flame Toys kit. So we got big fat polycap along with one like that. It doesn't know where to focus. It doesn't matter. This isn't super important. Yeah, a couple polycap sheets. But if you've done any Flame Toys kits, you already know. Okay, here we go. Green parts, and good lord. Okay, so I bought 2 different greens for this, because I wasn't sure which one would work better. And now looking at it, I think I know which one's going to work better. Now normally I try to get close to the color they're supposed to be, or the color of the plastic. I don't think I did that this time, and I'm kind of okay with it. So look at this green. Like, it's coming across with a bit more blue tint to it, just on camera. It might be lighting, but believe me, it's much brighter than you're seeing here. Well, we definitely have a shovel, like scrapper. That's torso, 100%. Got some feet parts here, just depending on what side it's on. This looks like Mixmaster. That's your crane arm for... Ooh, that... I'm assuming that's for Bone Crusher. Not Bone Crusher, Scavenger. More parts. Ooh, wow, these are just all over the part. I'm guessing these are part of the back, because they're like just blatant. Interesting. Oh, look. The little cab parts there. That's cool. See, there's a lot of cool small details and stuff. I'm gonna have to look at full rendered ones and see what's up. Okay, so here's some not polycaps, so that's a good thing. So that's a solid plastic piece for a ball joint. Those look like shoulder hinges of some sort. So just to give you an idea, that's the color scheme they're going for. Which, to me, is not so much Devastator as Scorponok. Look right there. And, wow, okay. A lot of parts. And it's not like you're building individual bots or anything like that. But this guy is, for the most part, asymmetrical, you know? That's fine. Okay, so that's the last big. Okay, so we got all kinds of parts here. And one thing I'm planning on doing, and now I'm seeing that I'm going to have to do it differently than initially planned. We got, like, warning stripes. Planning on painting those. With yellow warning paint, stuff like that. Even smaller ones right there. So I gotta look at exactly how I need to paint that. If it's black outline or if it's yellow outline. Because if I can spray it yellow, because it's also raised, it's dimensional. I don't know if you can see the shadow there. So if the yellow is the inner stripes, so to speak, I can mask and spray, and then I can just paint over with the black with a brush or something, and that'll give me my alternating stripes without doing it the hard way. If I gotta paint the black inside, that's gonna be a lot harder. Maybe it won't be that bad. Raised parts are easier, so I gotta look at that when I get to that point. Here's what I believe to be the shoulder cannon, which is supposed to be the hook for hook, but becomes a shoulder cannon in this part. That's Mixmaster's front end, which is really strange. So that's gonna need, that's definitely gonna need some metallic red paint in there. We got some more shovel parts here. That's for Scavenger. Scrapper? No, Scrapper's the boss. Oh yeah, I had a piece fall off right there. Are these? No, they're not the same. There's some shoulder armor, lower torso, all kinds of stuff. Look at that. So this one's gonna be not as easy as I expected. This is a lot of green. So that means first and foremost, I gotta green it up. So I'm going to be doing a build log for this as well, because I just like doing those for Flame Choice kits. I'm glad that that's all I got in the way of purple, so I can knock out most of that in and of itself. So I got to look through the instructions. For those who don't know how I do these, you know, I do some partial construction to save on parts. So you build a lot of the bits together, you know, say like it's these sandwiched wheel parts. Gotta remember to fetch that. You know, bits and pieces that are supposed to be together, you know, in the completed build, even if it's major chunks of the arms. If they're all meant to be the same color, it's an easier way to do it than literally cutting out every single part, not polycaps, obviously, every single part, and then spray painting them all individually and hoping for the best. See, like this black runner, stuff like that. And I did get 2 different types of black, so I've got 1 can of semi-gloss and 2 cans, 2 cans of matte. So if there's a part that I feel like his head doesn't, like if I think his head doesn't need to be matte, I'll do it that way. And then, in theory, that's all the silver I need to do, which is really pretty good. So one thing I like to do with these is if I can minimize certain parts, I'll trim it down, but then leave it on the tree or the runner. Because it's something that's not going to be exposed. So like these are inserts for the treads. So this little edge right here doesn't even matter. So that section I could totally paint on the runner. I believe this part as well, and these parts. These are undergated, but I can't spray them this way, so I have to actually clip those off. This part, I got to trim off, stuff like that. So this is probably going to take me multiple days. Also, I completely missed that part, so it is what it is. Let's look at the instructions real quick. Where's my flappity flap? And I've got okay weather right now, so I might do it. Now, I'm concerned enough to where the screws are supposed to go. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that. So when I say screws, these are itty bitty little tiny itty screws. I assume that those are for probably in the torso, if I had to guess. And then, like I said, sticker sheet is nothing crazy. Most of it is windows. Silver stripes. Interesting. So there's something in there, like, I don't tend to use the chrome things, but if that's supposed to be on top of something else, I might have to consider where that goes. The rest of these are windows or even like the tip of the cannon. I don't really care about that. Instruction manuals seem pretty tiny. Look, they could have made it bigger. Maybe I can find scans. Man, the part count is ridiculous. Just the head parts. So you insert the visor there. So you do the eyes and the visor. I want the visor to be clear, but I'm going to paint the eyes like I normally do. So I have to go through it and figure, like, see this whole neck joint right here. So the first step, all of that is silver. No problem. Assemble it. That's going to be silver. The head is all black with the exception of like the face plate, like the actual mouth plate and nose plate. So I can assemble, except for the eyes, I can completely dry assemble the head to just spray the whole thing. That also keeps you from wasting paint on edges and stuff like that that are going to be covered when parts are assembled. Okay, so then you assemble the chest. So even here it shows that as a much darker purple. I don't know. Maybe I will go with the other thing. Then there's the shoulder that has the warning light, so to speak. Does that have a... No. If I were so inclined, I would put an LED in that. I don't know if I'm so inclined yet. Chill. That might be more work than I'm willing to do. Because if I was going to do that, then I might as well put one in the head. Make the eyes glow behind it. Because like the... I keep saying cockpit, but you know what I mean. The individual cabs for the vehicles. Okay, see, like that one, that actually uses that translucent bit. But then some of them are molded in and use a sticker. So that's where it's like, okay, so you've got... So that's where, like, some of the translucents I might not use as translucent. I might use it as the metallic red instead. It's pretty complex, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, like that whole shoulder that's supposed to be Bone Crusher, the shovel thing just completely covers him, but I want the warning thing in there. Is there even... See, the main problem with Flame Toys, there's no way to see finished product without looking underneath the thing. But you can see on here, just in general, that's not even close to the green, or yeah, even the green is not really close. Let me... So it would be black background and stripes would be raised. Fuck. So let me see what the finished painted version example looks like before we go, because I know this unboxing is getting long. So come on, you got to look on the bottom of the box to find out that kind of info. Okay, that was 100% coming off, and then it stopped and started going back down. What the heck? It's like it's hanging up somewhere. What the heck is happening? The box is stuck within the box. Like, I can't... Like, wow. That took far too much effort. Okay, so... yeah, so he's got silver, red. Yeah, see, like that little nose piece there, silver. If there aren't wheels, then I have to actually block that off. I think there are, though. I don't really need a box at the moment. Are there individual wheels, or do I have to do that the hard way? I think I'm going to have to do that the hard way. Yep, so I'm going to have to hand paint the wheels inside those rims. It does look like he's got a little bit of silver right here. You can see how rough a paint job they did on him by hand there. And it looks like in and around that Decepticon logo chest area is going to have some black hand painted on, probably by yours truly. So like he's got the big purple thighs. Like I think the G1 version had purple thighs, or it had colored thighs. Like they should be green. I might go silver to match my perfect one there. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting build, to say the least. Certain parts are just going to be like, how am I supposed to paint this? Like, say, the inside of this cab window is supposed to be red. That's going to take some creative masking. And then spraying the metallic red in there. Because I really don't want to do it the hard way. At least for the warning sign things, or the warning stripes, that's only two little things. So I want to hit that with... I guess in theory I can paint that first, mask everything else off, paint it first. And then mask it off to do the rest. Could do that. You see how you see other warning stripes, just to check how that's supposed to look. So, but either way, that's going to be it. So I'm probably going to be building this for the better part of a week or so. So if you want to see what it takes, follow the build logs, stuff like that. Whether I'll be posting them daily or after the fact, I don't know. We'll just see what happens. But do the like and subscribe thing. Make sure you come back and just check it out, even if it's at the end. But I'll see you guys next time. Remember, as always, keep on building or constructing.